Hello, my dear friends. In this video, we will learn the certain things between the relationship between CP and CV. So, in the previous video, we derived the expression for CP minus CV. What is that? CP minus CV is equal to minus T dou V over dou T at constant pressure square dou P over dou V at constant temperature, right? So we will see that this quantity is always negative and this is square root, so this is positive. So negative multiply positive, so this is negative and this is negative, negative is positive. So the first observation is that CP minus CV is always greater than 0. That means CP is always higher than CV. This is the first observation, right? Second observation is that for incompressible substance, what is that? For incompressible substance, we know that change in volume is equal to 0. There is no any change in volume. So from the above, CP is equal to CV. CP equivalent to CV. Third observation is that, which is very important. See, when CP is equal to CV, but the substance is not perfectly incompressible. So think about that, which substance is like that? So the CP and CV are equal, but CP and CV, we already see that in the second observation is that when the CP and CV is equal, this is for incompressible substance. But we take another observation is that CP and CV, though there is equal, but the substance is not properly incompressible. So there is a solid, liquid, and gas. So this is for solid, incompressible. This is for solid. But there is a liquid and gas. There are a incompressible little bit. Gas is more incompressible than solid. So if we take the substance which is behave like incompressible, so the example is that water at, consider water at 4 degrees centigrade will have maximum density. If this is the maximum density, so a specific volume is minimum. So a specific volume is minimum. If a specific volume is minimum, so the dou V over dou T with respect to temperature, dou V over dou T constant pressure is equal to 0. Okay, a specific volume, this is the specific volume 1 by density. Density is the maximum, so this quantity is 0. So in this case, CP exactly equal to CV. Must we remember that? There are two cases. Now, another observation is that, fourth observation is that ideal gas, take ideal gas, PV is equal to RT, right? So if you differentiate dou V over dou T at constant pressure, this is equal to R by P, right? R by P. And if you take dou P over dou V at constant temperature, this is equal to minus RT by V square. If you take rearrange like that, so What is that? Cp minus Cv is equal to what? Minus T, and there is dou V over dou T at constant pressure, dou V over dou T at constant pressure. So this is your R square by P square into minus RT by V square, right? So what is that? Minus R square T minus RT divided by R square T square. So this T and this T is cancelled out from this R square cancel, and this will be positive. So this is your R. So what is that? We know that. So Cp minus Cv is equal to R. This is proof. So for an ideal gas, this doesn't assume constant Cp and Cv. So this is not assumed to be a constant Cp and Cv. So this relation can be expressed in terms of two other thermodynamic properties called volume expansion, volume expansion, expansivity denoted by beta, and other is isothermal compressibility denoted by alpha. So which is defined as the volume expansion and bulk volume expansivity defined as 1 upon V divided by dou V over dou T at constant pressure, and isothermal compressibility is defined as minus 1 upon V dou V over dou P at constant temperature. These are very important. So substitute this value into this equation. So what is, we know that Cp minus Cv is equal to minus, this is very important relation, always remember, by dou T at constant pressure square dou P over dou V at constant temperature. This is, you know that. So what is that? Minus T and dou V over, see, dou V over dou T at a constant pressure is equal to V alpha, that means V beta ka square, right? Number first. And what is dou, if you substitute that, so this is your 1 divided by minus 1 divided by V alpha to constant temperature. So this V and V1 is cancelled. So this minus and this minus is cancelled. So what is Cp minus Cv is equal to what? V T beta square divided by alpha. This is one relation, right? So what is that? This beta is what? This beta is what? This beta is volume expansivity. Volume, and this alpha is what? Isothermal compressibility. Right? This relation is called, this is called Maire relation. Maire relation. So this is sometime asked in ESE exams. ESE exam. So remember for that. So conclusion is that the isothermal compressibility, this alpha, isothermal compressibility is a positive quantity. So always note that alpha is always positive. Isothermal compressibility is always positive. See why? Because volume increase, pressure decrease, so this is negative, this is negative, this is positive. So alpha is always positive quantity for all substance in all phase, and the volume expansivity beta could be negative for substance such as liquid water below 400, but its square is always positive or 0. So this is maybe positive or 0, right? The temperature T is in the relations of thermodynamics temperature, which is always positive, and this temperature is always positive, right? So this expansivity beta either positive or 0. This isothermal compressibility is always positive, and this temperature is always positive. Therefore, we conclude that at a constant pressure, specific heat is always greater than or equal to the constant volume at specific heat. So, see, this may be 0, so this equal to, or this is positive, right? This is positive, this is positive, so this will greater than 0. So we can conclude that from here, what is that? So Cp is greater than equal to Cv, right? Number second, the difference between Cp and Cv approaches to 0 at a absolute temperature approaches to 0. So number second observation is that Cp and Cv approaches to 0 as the absolute temperature, that means T, approaches to 0 Kelvin. Number second, the two specific heat are identical. Number third observation. This is the first, this is second, this is third. Third observation is that the two specific heat are identical for truly incompressible substance. That means for incompressible substance, Cp equal to Cv, volume constant, right? The difference between two specific heat is very small and usually regarded for the substance that is nearly incompressible, such as liquid and solid. So this is for solid or liquid, right? Okay, thank you.